right, guys, today we're going to clean the Northern Pike. A lot of people find this to be a difficult process, but we're going to show you a pretty easy way to do this. We're going to take our electric knife, angle it like you would any other fish, come down all the way till we feel the backbone, like that. And then what I do is I go ahead and do the other side. And then I take my fillet knife. I take my belly meat off, just go right down the belly here. Go right underneath the fins. Just come all the way down, and we just get that right out of the way. Then we take the fillet off the backbone. And then we have a nice fillet there. And I find that I just started using this electric knife, and I really like it to take the fillets off the backbone. Makes it really easy. Boom, and we're done with that. Then we're gonna take our fillet here. And we got some rib bones. Just gonna take these right off. Sometimes it's easier to use your regular knife. It's just all what you're used to. Just trim this up a little bit. Okay. Now, the part that people find difficult is the Y bone that these fish have. So the easiest way to do this, if you're just starting out, is to kind of cut it into manageable pieces. This last piece from here back will be completely boneless. And then I cut this into pieces that are a little easier to manage, at least when I'm teaching people how to do this. This piece here will be completely boneless piece of fish. A little bit of silver skin there. We'll get that bloodline off there. And that'll go in our bucket. Then on these pieces, these other pieces, you start on the tenderloin side, the top side where the darker skin, the darker flakes is. You'll find this first line of bones right here. These are your Y bones. You come down, it's just like taking a tenderloin off of a deer. You're just following the contour right against the ribs like this. And you're taking that tenderloin off there. And that's a boneless piece of fish right there. Then you can see the bones right here. The next thing you want to do is come just below the center bone. And you're kind of go in the same direction. Now I'm coming up underneath the bones like this. That's your Y bone. This right here will be a boneless piece of fish. Okay, and that's a boneless piece of fish. Did I miss? Wrong bucket. Yeah, that'll happen. So again, I'm going down on top of the bone, and then I'm curling to the outside to stay above the bones. And that gives me like a boneless tenderloin piece right there. You gotta look, see what bucket I throw it in. Then again, coming in the midline here. And now I was on top of the bones, now I'm going under the bones. And that little piece I'm cutting off right here, that's your Y bone piece. So this whole piece of fish here is boneless, except for there's a little belly bone right there I want to get rid of. Trim that up. And then we just take that off the skin. And that's boneless fish. Same thing here. And as we got there, there's the Y bones right there. It's a little thinner piece. Come in here. Come underneath. Y bones. Trim this little piece up. And this is a piece of boneless fish here. That's a nice piece of fish. So when people say you don't get any yield off these pike, it's all in the Y bones. That's the only bit of Y bone we're missing. Like, this is the only bit of fish we're not getting. So look in there, that's one fillet. That's pretty good. That's 3 portions of fish. We're just getting these ribs out of here. And we'll just go ahead, and since I showed you how to do it in pieces, I'm going to do one whole. It's all boneless. And then I can just, I'll just go ahead and cut it since I showed you guys before. Go above the Y bones. That's a big tenderloin piece. You can see the bones right there. You just kind of go down until you feel them, and you're scooping like this with the knife to stay just on top of the bones. And that's a nice tenderloin piece of fish right there. And we're coming in right behind the bone, right down in here. Stay right underneath them. Here. And we just take this off the skin, and this will be boneless as well. All right, so that's the whole fish right there.